we got some bench press to work on, so I'm gonna go over the basic setup on bench press, what I wanna see from you guys, and how I want you to unrack that bar and hit the lift, all right? So let's check it out. All right, so today's all about the bench press setup and how to approach lifting from a rack and all that, and getting that bar out. Ideally, we wanna create a big arch and everything needs to be pushing into one another. So what I mean by that is I want your feet to be digging into the floor, pushing into your shoulders, so that we're connected to that bar in a way where everything is protected, right? So the last thing we want to do is leave that bar sitting on our shoulder joint, a little bit flared out, and then that bar swings a little bit the wrong way. That's how we get injured. So I want to teach you guys how to set up properly so that doesn't happen and we can protect ourselves and maximize this lift as best we can. So you can take the lift out of the rack yourself, or you can have a spotter. I'm going to teach you how I do it without a handoff. All right, so when we're setting up, I want your eyes directly underneath that bar before you unrack that weight. So how I do it, I'll lay back and I'll come a little bit further away, setting my grip on the first ring. Since we got the CrossFit bar, it's got the power and the Olympic rings. We're gonna set your finger on that inner ring, whichever one you use. General rule of thumb is pinky on the line, but I use my ring finger on that line. I'm gonna use the weight to pull myself into position where my eyes are underneath the bar. I'm nice and bridged here because I'm trying to dig my shoulders into the bench, all right, and create tension, packing the lats a little bit. So once I set myself up, I'm gonna unrack that weight, drop my hips down, and drop my feet. Now you can see my position. My feet are pushing into the floor, my shoulders and lats are packed. That bar is resting comfortably on my back and not on my shoulders. And everything from my wrist is nice and stacked. So that's what we wanna see when we're setting up for the bench. So you're gonna go ahead and take a big breath of air, lower it down right below the chest or right on the chest, and then press back up, right? Keeping that bar right in line, and then press back up. So notice my legs are active. I'm pushing into the floor, setting myself up, creating that bridge or that arch. I'm driving that bar over to where it needs to be. All right, so make sure you set up properly when we're on this bench press and practice this setup for yourself. If you need a handoff, make sure you're set and your back and upper back is set, digging into that bench best you can, so that you don't put that excess pressure on your shoulder joints. Everything's connected, driving into one another, creating a big arch, tight bridge. All right, so keep practicing that. That's what we want to see today when we're doing our bench press. So let me know how it goes. Drop a comment below. Let me know.